Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Bible Study Minute. Today we're taking a look at Numbers chapters 34 and 35. So, today we're ending the book of Numbers. We're going to skip over chapter 36 and head right into Deuteronomy. But in chapters 34 and 35, we're first given the boundaries for the promised land. So, the Lord speaks to Moses and gives him the boundaries for the promised land and how it's going to be laid out for the 9.5 tribes that have not received their inheritance, because there are 2.5 tribes that have already received an inheritance on the east side of the Jordan. So this lays out how the rest of the land is going to be divided, and Eleazar and Joshua are going to be the ones that preside over distributing this land. And then we see that within this land, there are going to be 48 cities that are designated as cities for the Levites, because the Levites have no inheritance of their own. They are the Lord's representatives who are to live amongst the people. So what we also see is that within these 48 cities, 6 of those cities, 6 east of the Jordan, no, 3 east of the Jordan and 3 west of the Jordan, are to be designated cities of refuge. And these cities of refuge are very important because they represent God's justice. So let's say someone just, for whatever reason, accidentally kills someone. They're like working on their roof and a rock falls and kills their neighbor. This city of refuge allows the person that committed that act to go to that city of refuge, to wait trial, and then hear what was going to happen. But what we see here is that there are indeed consequences for murder. So if someone kills someone intentionally because they hated them or something like that, then the avenger of the person that died is able to enact justice, and the person who murdered them has to die. But then the city of refuge allows the trial to happen for someone who killed someone unintentionally. Then they can see whether or not it actually was unintentional. But then if not, we still see that there are consequences. And the consequence is that this person cannot leave the city of refuge until the high priest dies. Once the high priest dies, then they can go back to their home and resume their life. But that could be a long time, and they might end up dying in the city of refuge. And so what we see here ultimately is that God cares about justice. And we too need to care about justice in the same way that God cares about justice. So this is why we have the legal system here in the United States and in many places in the world. And we need to be able to trust that legal system to enact justice on behalf of those who have been wronged. So that's what I want you to take a look at today as you meditate on this passage. Look at the importance of justice and God being a God of justice and how he does that within the body of Israel. So that's all I have for now. Until next time, grace and peace.